what I do.
Shout out to all you black folks who are on the internet speaking your mind and being visible about it. I don't respect cowards, period. And public giving does more than provide financial help. It inspires others and reshapes societal views. And that's crucial in creating a lasting change. Now, we got people on here, these haters, trying to use the Bible to dissuade me from giving money and donations to organizations to help black boys. When I see that, I look at the wicked using the Bible to demonize God's work. That's what I see. Some of you all had the nerve to call it virtue signaling. And see, here's the thing. It's not just the ones that wrote it. It's also people who think this. Because there's some of y'all out here who think these things, but you're not bold enough to say it because you know how I jump in your shit. You call it virtue signaling. Well, I'm setting an example for black men to give back to the youngsters. That's virtue signaling. Here's the thing. Let's roll with that. If it is virtue signaling, it's a positive influence and charitable act towards black youth. And black people should have a need to see more for that. If you're going to criticize something, why not critique the feds, the federal government, or the state giving away all this goddamn money to Ukraine and these illegal immigrants out here? Why not critique that? Why critique me? I'm giving my own money. Anyone who's trying to support black men and boys financially or otherwise should be applauded, not targeted. But I'm not going to let you haters stop my road. I'm not going to let you stop my blessings. I had somebody else the nerve to say this is race grifting. Do you even know what a grifter is? That's a person who swindles money or other forms of resources out of black folk or people, a certain group of people based on race. Helping black men to better themselves, helping black women to better themselves, rewarding them for their educational accomplishments, rewarding these young people, this organization, the Mo City Jaguars. That's not race grifting. That's helping them become better people, putting them in a better situation. That doesn't even fit the definition with your ignorant selves. I'm trying to help build a culture of successful men. And it's a great responsibility. And I'm concentrating on a certain group, i.e. black folk. That's not grifting. Especially when they become better citizens and contribute to society and become successful fathers and husbands and men. Some of the rest of y'all call it bragging. Somebody type bragging in the chat room. Giving away money publicly is bragging. You act like I'm throwing money at the strip club or something. Gosh. Giving it to a youth football team. Our reputation as black men is in the toilet. And instead of complaining about these rappers bragging about doing drugs and shooting up other black men, you want to come on here and complain about me. You come all the way to my page out of the thousands and thousands of YouTube pages you can go to, social media, websites, Instagram. You come to my page, you putting all the smoke in the wrong place. But the truth is you mad because you can't do it. You're another black man with psychological issues. I said it. You see me donating to black boys who need it as bragging. It tells them, should I say, you're mad because it shows publicly that I have enough money. I have money in excess to donate. You're a hater. You jealous and you stupid and you don't get the message. How do you think we spread the example of black men giving financially and being generous and caring about other black men and the black community at heart. How do you think we do that? How do we give back to black boys? How do we set an example to black boys for how they should conduct themselves and comport themselves as men when they get older? How do we change the narrative of black men being nothing more than violent thugs or Fruit Loops if we don't do things publicly to counteract those narratives? I mean, hell, what's the worst case scenario? What if I am bragging? What if I'm bragging on how well my children are doing under my instruction? What if I'm bragging on how well I take care of the community around me? What if I am bragging about that, motherfucker? What's wrong with a little competitive display of good works, you sorry son of a bitch? What law have I broken? Because we got fuck boys aplenty out here. What laws have I broken? This is what Diddy's freaky weird ass should have been doing. Helping the goddamn community instead of all that self-indulgent, freaky weirdo shit he's done with his hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars. This is what we should be doing. You got some nerve to say something to me. And for you white folks, I'm gonna do my best, keep it kosher. Why do I focus on helping black boys? You all are so quick to say that the 13% of the nation is causing 93% of the murders. But then when you got a black man who's reaching out to black boys to keep them doing something positive, instead of hitting you upside your head and taking your car keys, you got the nerve to ask me why I'm not focusing on black boys. Let's try this. Let's slow down. Look, they basically said that there's a lot of boys out there, fatherless boys who needs help, right? There's this one fella, he says he helps train young men as fighters, and he doesn't discriminate who gets trained via race, right? That's what he said. He wants to teach them how to take care of their mothers, right? And he basically is chastising me, telling me I need to remove my black binders. Somebody type black binders. I need to remove my black binders and demands that I give the fatherly treatment for all boys, all of them. And I should train them and give my money based on their attitude. That's what I should do. Let me explain to you folks something. Look, I know I'm light-skinned, but I'm black. And I understand firsthand the unique struggles that black boys face. And that's why I focus on uplifting black boys and black men, because there's a lot of brothers on here that appreciate the words that I say in my day in and day out, the example I set. Just shout out to all the brothers. But you got to understand, my experience allows me to see how societal systems often work against young black men, from being disproportionately disciplined in schools to facing biases in the workplace. So focusing on black boys isn't about excluding anyone else. It's about addressing the specific and often harsher barriers that black boys face. On top of that, I'm black. See? And I understand that these young men, these ones you see as they grow up, they're going to be seen as threats. They're going to be seen as not deserving of the same opportunities and support as their peers from those other racial groups. And so by me working to uplift them, I'm contributing to correcting long-standing imbalances and inequalities that have been held or faced by black boys going generations back. And on top of that, because I'm black, that's why I'm helping little black boys. That's why I'm giving money to young black college students, HBCU students. That's why. Now, that said, I need 5 more super chats. I need 5 more super chats, and that'd be great. Now, I want to give a shout out to everybody who contributed to the super chat, the Cash App, and the PayPal. Let's go ahead and take our time. Shout out to L. Vincent for the super sticker. $5 on it. Shout out to you. Thank you so much. Big shout out to Golden Gate. He says, thanks for your community service. Let's encourage these young warriors to pursue their multi-billion-dollar intellectual property portfolios. And I told these little brothers that out there. I said, look, man, some of you all are going to play high school football. Some of you going to play college football. But all of y'all can be successful. That's what I told these little brothers right here. All these little black boys out. All these little... What's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the broadcast. This is Uncle D. People wash their ass in the tub, Kamala Harris.
You were tuned in to Uncle D. D's black man talk. Pull up, homie, take a seat. Don't be a shadow watcher every day. You learn something, then you earn something. Let them know and drop some money in the plate. It's getting cold, ladies, talking ratchet. Lizzie King here, grab your coat, zip your jacket. Keep quiet for a second, close your jaw. Attorney Spurling, this ain't pearly, know the law. Talking Constitution, pushing pins when he shooting, give him that. Masculinity, just for the record, sprinkle that. You can keep your cat, gotta cut it. Only cat he rubbing, gotta love it. I call it Molly Buddy. Gotta vote your interest, voting earns. Presidential, this is for the money that I earn. When you gon' learn, my people, that evil mixed with evil. No matter what you're doing, baby, this ain't equal. Sometimes when you're special, you get hated. The test is for the best, you're damn right, my people made it. Uncle D, Blizzard King, you been served, gotta notice. Now black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you been served, get your notice now. Black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you been served, get your notice now. Black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you been served, get your notice now. Black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now.
Hey man, I'll do what I do.
Somebody need to whip your ass.
Get up and whip him, Sweets.
Hey, don't be putting the money in my hand all rough.
Take your ass out here. You buy you a Flowbee and cut your own damn hair from now